inside. 이 파트 솔직히 되게 하고 싶긴 했어요. 근데 I really wanted this part, but Jian was like, I want it. And I was like, okay, because I also wanted to do the first chorus, so I was like, okay, I can't be greedy and like just take everything, so I had to pick. Okay, let me tell you the craziest news experience I had, okay? Story time. First night in New York City. We just landed. I'm out with Chongseop and Intak. We were having fun. We just had dinner, and I have some friends in New York, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see my friends now, so you guys can go home. So Chongseop and Intak goes home, right? They're like, okay, we're out, and so I'm like, okay, I need to go to my friend, but tell me why the Uber, 35 minutes to get to my destination. It also takes 35 minutes to get there through the subway train. Subway train, it's $2.90 fare. The Uber is like $40. To me, that makes no sense. I'm like, whoa. Inflation is crazy. Why is a 30-minute drive Uber like $40? And also, if you convert that to Korean won, that's like 4만 원 or something crazy, like 5만 원. Right, so I'm like, you know what? I've never rode the New York City train, and I feel like that's kind of low key like a tourist type of vibe, like a tourist attraction. Like you gotta do the train at least once, right? And so I'm like, okay, bye Chongseop and Intak, and they're like, watch out for the rats, and I'm like, yeah, right. And I'm like, I mean, if I see a rat, I'm not like scared of a rat. I'm like, okay, cool, that's a cute little rat. Like I think rats are cute, like mice, rats, whatever they may be, I think they're cute. So I'm like, I'm not super phased if I see them. And so I'm like, okay, bye. And so I'm walking to this subway station because I want to save money, and I don't, and if it's like the same price, I mean the same time, like just like getting there, then I'm gonna save my money, right? So I'm walking to the subway stop, and literally I'm on the I'm in this alleyway, right? And like I'm in the sidewalk, and I see a rat just run across, like way in front of me. I see a rat run right across, and I'm like, how is it that Chongseop and Intak just tells me that, and I bump into a rat right away. So I'm okay, this is bad karma, right? But I'm like, okay, but he just ran across, like the rat's not gonna do anything to me, right? Rat's not doing anything to me. And so like I like try my best to like just not think about it and like get paranoid. So I'm like on my phone and I'm walking, and as I'm walking, tell me why I feel like I step on something. And I step on something, and like at that point, like my heart stops, and I'm like, and then I hear the craziest squeal. It's like, and it's like squealing, and I was like, I kid you not, I had a coffee in my hand and my phone, and I spilled this coffee all over my jacket. I don't even look down like to even see what I might have stepped on. Like I don't even want to look, and I just like book it. I'm just like running, and while I'm running, this couple was like walking towards me, and they were like, "Where's the rat? Where's the rat?" And I'm like, now I know I just stepped on a rat. So thank you for confirming that for me. But also, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm like literally running away from it. I didn't even check, so I'm like, I couldn't even reply. I was like, and they're like, "Where's the rat? Where's the rat?" And I'm like, I don't know where the rat is. Don't ask me that question, man. And so I'm like, but they were so nonchalant, like they were so unfazed, guys. I guess they're from New York, right? So I actually step on this rat, and I'm like walking, and I like spilled my Americano all over my jacket, and I try to like, I have like really good selective memory where I like, if something traumatic happens to me, I just will like forget about it. Like I just like won't remember. And so okay, you know what, this is my first time on New York train, like I need to focus on where I need to go. But I was still like very shaken up by it. So I'm like, I'm in the train now, and I just try to ignore the fact that I just stepped on a rat. I get on the train, and I'm like following all the right signs, but I'm like, mind you, I'm still very like shaken up from like what's happening. And so I'm supposed to be in Manhattan. I'm trying to go to the Upper East Side. I accidentally get on the train and I'm going all the way to the other side. I'm going to Brooklyn. Like I'm going to Dumbo, Brooklyn. Like if you guys don't know what New York looks like, so this is like Manhattan and this is like Brooklyn, like downtown Brooklyn, like Williamsburg, whatnot. So this is like right here. So I took the train here. I'm supposed to go up. I actually go this way. So I'm like I just go the completely opposite direction of where I'm supposed to go. So I'm going down here and I'm too like shaken up from like even like I'm like shaking up from what just happened that I don't even realize I'm going the wrong direction. I sit on the train and I'm like, now I feel bad for this rat. So I'm not even checking my maps at this point. I'm like so heartbroken that I might have like just like potentially really hurt this rat because he can't get medical attention. Like if I stepped it somewhere vital, like I feel bad for this rat. So I'm sitting in this train and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so devastated. And then I look outside and I'm literally on a bridge. And I'm like, why am I on a bridge right now? This is not, I should be on land. Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? Why am I on a bridge? And then I look at my phone and I'm in like a different part of New York City. And at that point, a 30-minute trip became an hour trip and I'm traumatized and now I like feel bad because I just hurt this rat and I have coffee all over me and I'm sweaty because I've been running and I don't know how to navigate a subway. So now I just feel stupid. So that all happened in the span of like 10 minutes and then I get off as soon as I realize that I'm not on the right train. Get off and then I get on the right train. Thankfully I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it one last shot and I'm gonna like try to get on this train and go the way that I'm supposed to. And if I mess it up one more time, I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna call it quits because it's like obviously something in this universe is telling me to go home. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go home. And so I get on the train. Thankfully, I end up going to the right place, but it was just a really traumatic experience. But I think it's the New York City experience. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a real New Yorker. I got out of it. I was like, you know what? Let's flip this around. Let's think of it positively. I got to see a rat. I got to get on the train. I got to save money. I was like, hey, I'm a New Yorker for real. And so it was fun, but would I do it again? Maybe, but I don't think I would do it alone because I was like super self-conscious and like I didn't want to like let the people around me know that I was like panicking. So I like try to act like I was cool. I was like, definitely going the wrong way, but it's okay. It's chill. It's okay. And then yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And then I texted the group chat. I was like, guys, I just stepped on a rat, and literally no one cared. No one replied. So yeah, but that was my my subway experience. My very first New York subway experience. Thanks, 지웅. 지웅 said happy birthday. 지 얘기하니까 지웅이 왔어요. 그니까. Anyway, now that I'm done talking about that, let me take the hat off. But yeah, so very fun experience. I got this at like a New York 기념품 shop, like a souvenir shop. You know what else I got at a 기념품 shop? 제가 기념품 샵에 샀던 선글라스 한번 보여드릴게요. Look at these sunglasses. I got this at a souvenir shop in Times Square. Guess how much this was? This was $12. It's a steal. $12 주고 샀어요, 여러분. $12. I'm like, this is so cool. So I got this for $12. I don't know. 솔직히 어디서 쓸 것 같진 않은데, 근데 막 무대에서 한 번 쓰면 나쁘지 않을 것 같아서 샀어요 그냥. 야 뭔가 진짜 피곤한 날, 진짜 피곤한 날 이제 이렇게 쓰는 거지. You guys, you're not messing with it. Everyone's like, take it off. Why you're not messing with it? Wait, pause. Let me give you the full look, okay?